Hey, what's up guys? It's Edwin's collection once again, bringing you another video. And literally my collection this time around, coming into my place, you can see there's a couple of displays that are showing pretty much the vehicles from Hot Toys, and also another one that has both statues in 1/6 scale figures, Hot Toys. And as you come into my office, you'll be able to see the whole office pretty much is surrounded by a lot of collectibles. I have anywhere from Sideshow, quarter scales. I have some Ivory Studios, of course, some XM Studios, quarter scales as well, and of course Time Ones, 30 scales. And starting with the statues, the quarter scales and third scales in my office, started with one of the best ones actually, and this is Batman Hush from Prime One Studios. An impressive statue for sure. It's huge, definitely one of the biggest ones I have in here. What can you say about this statue? I mean, I know it's loved everywhere, and everybody that has it pretty much loved this piece. I know it has some leaning issues, but I was lucky enough not to have any at all, and eventually I did get the actual stand, so I have no issues whatsoever now. I love it. I don't think it'll leave my collection at all. I believe this was my second or third statue from Sideshow. Thanos. What can I say? This guy is amazing. I think one of those pieces that any Marvel fan needs, right? The sculpture, I think the details that it has, and the light feature. I mean, there's a lot of great things that you can say about this statue, but even with the new XM piece, which I really like a lot, I don't think I would change it. I'm pretty happy with this one. Even if it's not the exclusive, it will definitely stay in my collection for sure. Another great option, and this one actually I was lucky enough to get it directly from Sideshow before it sold out, and it's the Prime One Venom exclusive. This thing is incredible. It has so many pieces, so many tendrils, as you can see, a lot of detail on the body. It's just very well done. And many have said this is definitely the best quarter scale out there, even though it looks like a 1/3 scale. It's really tall and huge, but amazing. Definitely one that if you get a chance, you should definitely get it. One of my favorite pieces in my collection is this guy, Dark Maul from XM Studios. Amazing. This guy actually, I ordered him about a year and a half before, and when I got him, I was incredibly surprised of how heavy he was and the details on the speeder and just the way he's actually launching from it. I think it's very unique as far as Star Wars pieces go. And the only thing that I would like to do eventually is get that lifesavers lit up somehow with LEDs. As far as Prime One goes, this is definitely one of the best ones out there, and it's the Batman Beyond 1/3 scale. A very cool base, very different compared to the others in that line, and also very tall. I believe this guy is about 34 inches. Huge. That whole line is actually very tall, but you need a lot of space. But this guy definitely had to be in the collection because of all the details he has, and just the color scheme is just amazing. I got lucky that I have a friend of mine that actually was selling it locally, so I was able to get Batman Beyond, and also this guy, Deathstroke. And this guy also, I love the color scheme. That's one of the first things that really caught my eye, and I had to have him. And like I said, I also got him locally, and I was really lucky to be able to get him. He has so many switch outs, so many different ways to actually display him. Next to him is the Arkham Knight from Prime 1 as well. And I'm luckily going to be getting soon the Harley Quinn 1/3, which will go right next to this, guys. And what can you say about one of my favorite pieces in my whole collection? Definitely is the quarter scale XM Studios Ghostrider. I mean, just looking at this thing, it speaks for itself. It's really big. You can't really tell from the video or pictures until you see it in person. This thing is just unbelievable. Very heavy piece, but unique and really grail for sure. So if you ever get a chance to get them, you should definitely do that. Another grail in my collection has to be the Blitzway Astronaut quarter scale. That took about 2 years to get to me from PO. It took a very long time, but I would say definitely worth it now, even though it came with some issues as far as keyway and some scratching and some breakages that I was able to put together. They wanted to actually refund me this, but I had to destroy it. And then the issue was that I wasn't going to be able to get it because it was already completely sold out. So I decided to keep it and get some credit back that I got directly from Sideshow. All in all, I'm very happy with the sculpture, the details of the base, and just the way it has all the clothing on the whole suit itself. It's just very detailed overall. Beautiful piece, and definitely not leaving my collection. This guy is a grail for sure. Right next to my Ghostrider. It won't go anywhere at all. Look at all that detail. Just amazing. couple of really cool pieces in this section of my collectible room is the Weapon X from XM Studios. And one thing about XM Studios is true, and a lot of people say this, the quality is definitely higher from other companies. It's right up there with Prime One, I would say. And this guy definitely does not disappoint at all. There's really a lot to this statue. Even look at the detail on the water itself on his skin. Also the base has some of that water. I'm sure you guys seen it before, but it's very detailed and I definitely love it. You gotta love Star Wars, and this guy is definitely one of my favorite characters from Star Wars, Boba Fett. And XM Studios did a great job with this statue. I love the action pose. It does seem like he's actually jumping about to shoot. That flame just looks very cool. I'm looking for other Star Wars pieces. I have that Darth Maul, and I have Boba Fett, and hopefully I can add Darth Vader. I'm looking for that Iron Studio or maybe other options, but I love Star Wars, and this guy definitely had to be in my collection for sure. Here's another pair of my favorites from Master of the Universe, He-Man and Skeletor, the 1/5 scale from Sideshow collectibles. I really like these two guys. I think the color scheme on these guys is very impressive when you see it in person. I like it a lot, especially Skeletor and those blues and those different tones that he has, and all that shading is pretty well done. Impressive for sure. And hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of more of the statues that are within this line. One of the lines that I'm interested in collecting is definitely Spider-Man, and I'm trying to get as many of the villains as I can and anything related to Spider-Man, hopefully. And obviously this guy, Prime One, Spider-Man 2000's beautiful color scheme. I really liked it a lot. As soon as I saw it, I definitely had to have it, and I was able to get a really good deal online. Along with him, you can see in the back the Spider-Man Sideshow piece, quarter scale, and also Green Goblin, which I think is the best Green Goblin there is, even though a lot of people don't like that base, but I'm very happy with it. And coming into the end of the tour, you'll find the following 4 statues in a display that look pretty cool next to each other, including the Sideshow Thor, which looks pretty cool with the jumping pose, and that base is actually very unique, and it reminds me a little bit of the Ghostrider color scheme. Along with him, you can find the Joker premium format, which actually is very different compared to other Jokers. That's why I ended up getting him into the collection, and hopefully he'll be staying there. Next time you'll find Wonder Woman and Superman of the Trinity from Sideshow, which I'm actually missing Batman, and hopefully he'll be joining the collection very soon to complete the Trinity overall. Thank you guys for joining and checking out the video with the collection. As you saw, it's grown a lot in the last over 2 years that I've been collecting, and I love it. I really love it every day when I see it, and hopefully it'll keep growing. So like, subscribe. I'll be posting more reviews coming up of new statues that are coming up soon, along also with hot toys and other collectibles.